The Special Olympics Virginia Athlete of the Year Award, presented by Farm Bureau Insurance, is given to an athlete who shows determination, dedication to training, and true sportsmanship during their participation in Special Olympics. Graham Wright of Henrico County is one such individual. Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to recognize Graham Wright as the 2005 Athlete of the Year.
Graham's a wonderful athlete. We've seen him play basketball, golf, softball for years. One of the better golfers in our program and certainly one of the better basketball players. But what impresses me more about Graham is what he accomplishes off the playing field. He has jobs at two places, Bunkie Trinity Trophy and also the YMCA. He also volunteers at Highland Springs High School Athletics, also volunteers at the Y, where he won Volunteer of the Year a couple of years ago. And that combination of both performing on the playing field and then supporting the community off the playing field and excelling in the workplace, I think, are all qualities that add up to being Athlete of the Year.
Graham Wright impacts his community and is changing people's minds about individuals with intellectual disabilities.
Special Olympics is no question we are in the business of sports. But the ultimate sport that we're in is changing people's mind, and changing people's mind is a contact sport, and everyone who comes into contact with Graham is a little bit different and a little bit better for it and has a little bit better understanding of people with intellectual disabilities.
Graham is a contributor in the workplace, holding a full-time job at Bunkie Trinity Trophies.
We hired Graham after a 15-minute interview, and he was a natural fit for us. He was sports-oriented, and he had an interest in the trophy business, and he's just a likable guy right from the get-go. At our place at Bunkie Trinity Trophies, a good employee is a team player, and Graham is a team player. He can do whatever you need him to do.
Graham lends his time to help others and volunteers at the YMCA.
Graham does a lot. He kind of runs our service desk in the morning, works 3 or 4 days a week, helps out with the towels, helps out with members lock their keys in their locker, helps us get set up in the morning, helps with coffee, so he really helps us get started in the morning.
Graham has had a positive impact on everyone he meets at the YMCA.
The Y has helped Graham and Graham has helped the Y, but I think the Y has become a better place as a result of Graham being there. Just a warm smile in the morning, knows everybody and everybody knows Graham. And I think everybody has or had these stereotypes of what people were like with disabilities, and I'm sure that Graham has changed the minds of everybody at the Y.
If they need me to do anything, I go in and help them out. At the YMCA, I help raise enough money to take the kids to camp, that kind of stuff.
Graham's enthusiasm for sports started at an early age.
Graham as a child was very energetic. He was always out. He's been outgoing ever since he was young. He made friends easily. He played all kinds of games and sports, organized other kids in the neighborhood to play games, was very engaging. In school, he enjoyed school, but school was hard. But I think he really liked the social aspects of it, and he made lots of friends there too. It's hard to know what kind of discrimination he faced. What I would observe in interactions with children, because sometimes, as you know, children can be, blunt, and he would say things. I mean, the children would say things, and he would just move on. Well, let's go play a game. He would like almost ignore them and just move forward. And I really learned a lot about how to manage difficult situations from him. It seemed to come natural to not to look at the disabilities or the problems, but to move forward into a relationship and to something that was more meaningful and enjoyable.
Along with volunteering at the YMCA and holding down a full-time job at Bunkie Trinity Trophies, Graham also volunteers regularly at his alma mater, Highland Springs High School.
Take out the waters to the even different teams like JV, varsity, division, and that kind of stuff.
He'll be out on the basketball court and he will show the other players where to go, where to stand. In softball, he will help them, what he'll pitch. He'll play third base, he'll play outfield. He will help the other athletes and helping them to coach them where they should be standing. So I think he's really developed leadership and it's allowed him to excel in that area. He likes to win, but he's more of a, he likes the process and the energy that evolves. And winning isn't as important, I think, for him as playing the game, and we can all learn from that.
Through his success in 2005, Graham was selected to represent Virginia at the 2006 National Games in Ames, Iowa.
I'm going to be playing 18 holes at the National Invitation Games. I'm going to try my best to get a gold medal at the National this year.
Graham's a leader in this program, and leaders display both enthusiasm and positive attitude. And Special Olympics is all about attitude, an attitude to excel, and an attitude to prove capability, and an attitude to let everybody else know that there is a value to all people, even ones with a simple human difference.
Graham Wright is a leader who's impacted his community in a positive way. We salute Graham Wright, the 2005 Athlete of the Year.